Welcome back, everyone. This is Keeves, and we are playing Hearts of Iron 3 with the BlackICE mod, and we are playing as Hungary, as you see. If you watched the last episode, you will realize the debacle that happened that kind of forced us into the Axis, and there was a little screw up when it came to, setting us as a vassal. I'd edit the save file to get us to make us unvassaled. No, so that we're no longer a vassal. Um, the reason why I did it that way is that I wanted to keep obviously playing. I didn't want to just end here at 1946. 46 is, in historical terms, kind of the end of the war. However, with Hearts of Iron 3, we could keep going for another 20 years in game time. So there's a lot of stuff that allows us to keep going. So I didn't really want to end there, just because a random event happened that kept me from being able to keep playing. So we're still part of the Axis. However, we are no longer a vassal of Germany, so we can kind of work a little bit independently. If you saw the last episode, I was mentioning that I've been really upgrading the units, making them so that they were a little more mechanized. We have a lot of production going on right here to upgrade things in like mechanized infantry, truck transports, motorized engineers, and so on, right? A lot of that kind of stuff. I don't have the technology yet for self-propelled artillery, but then once we do, we're also going to upgrade the self-propelled artillery as well. And I was looking at the anti-tanks, but this one right here, when I get high velocity gun 1, it gives the heavy anti-tank, so I might upgrade the units into heavy anti-tank instead of just like tank destroyers or things like that. So I'm gonna wait until at least this tech is done before I decide which way to go. I might upgrade them to tank destroyers. I might upgrade them just to the high or the heavy anti-tank. We'll see. We'll see what the stats are. We'll see what the options it gives us. Other than that, right when I loaded the save file, because we were no longer at war with, or no longer vassaled with Germany, Yemen and Oman were no longer our vassals after that event, right? But Saudi Arabia was, oddly enough. I declared war on Yemen and Oman right away, so that I could change the policies over here, and then I was mobilized in a war setting. So you have all the bonuses right there. Now Yemen has blitzed Saudi Arabia and dealt with it, or took that out. So what we're going to do is, now we're going to invade Yemen. I have troops here stationed at the base here in Romani with my landing craft, which got finished as well. I'm actually going to upgrade this unit so we don't have the downside. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. And then we're going to invade right here. So I'm just going to do that now. Actually, we're going to move right there and then invade. We have troops coming down. There's lots of troops being upgraded. Our units are doing quite well. For some reason, this unit went there, but it didn't kill that, even though it's there. It doesn't matter. No one cares. Things are probably a little bugged. When we became part of the Axis, we got a truce with the Allies for some reason, and it kicked off all our land over to the UK, but in doing so, which was really weird, this French portion right here still stayed ours. So the UK got all their land back, but ours, or the French, no, they got the bum deal. So I'm not really sure what was the whole point of all that. Either way, it is what it is. Also, I have the ability to get like mechanized HQs and all these other things. I'm actually going to look at the technology here. So we got these things: motorized HQ, mechanized HQ, all these different things, right? And by learning these technologies, it gives you the ability to get these HQs. I have no idea how to do that. It says you can build them. It gives you the option to build. But if I go into the build screen to build these, it's not there. So, and I've had this in the past, this goofy, like right here, Air Force HQ, allow construction of Air Force HQ. But if I go to like even this one right here, I can't upgrade the HQ. Right? I can't change the HQ. I can't really do anything with the HQ. So I don't know what it's talking about. I think it's lying to me. There is no HQ that I can build here unless it's just, I don't know. It says I can build certain HQs, but I have no idea how to get those HQs. Even if I go like this to build that HQ, again, it just makes it into a standard, regular, goofy HQ, and it doesn't give me any special options. So, I don't really understand where it says gives me the option to upgrade them or build them, because I can't do it this way. I can't build them here. There's only division HQs, and that's it. I don't see any other form of HQ other than a defensive HQ. There you go. The HQ defense attachment. That's it. That is literally it. There's no other options. So, suckers were lying to me. So, yeah. Let's go like this. Dunk. Now, if you ever played Hearts of Iron 3 in the extensive order, when you're doing like land invasions, if you're going for a port, 9 times out of 10, if you go invade by it, like the invasion right-click option, what will happen is those troops won't actually invade on the port itself. They'll land on the area beside it, right here. They'll land in the desert, or they'll land somewhere else. They won't actually land on the place that you're trying to invade. It causes a bunch of stupid problems. First of all, you have to rush to get to the actual port to get it, to secure supplies and all this other stuff. But it's just, I want to invade this province, not this one. Why are you sending me there? So the only way to really do it and make sure that you're going to land on the province that you actually want to land on is by doing it this way. Stupid, I know, but it's the only surefire way to do it. go. You guys can go back here. Let's get a couple more of these units there to help attack, just to make it a little bit faster. See, we want to make this a real quick blitz on Yemen. We might have to take out Arad as well, perhaps, but we'll see. Might be that you would just need to take this one. If we do, then that's okay. We'll just run up there and take it. Won't take long. A good portion of these units up here that are getting upgrades are quite small because of it. You know, just artillery and anti-tank. It makes them quicker, but until they get fully upgraded, it's going to take a while for them to be decently outfitted and in combat order. It looks like the Germans are still sort of getting pushed back. If it is, who cares? I just hope that the Soviets don't go after me if they beat up the Germans. Not really what I want. I didn't really want to be in the Axis to begin with. I got forced by damn Hitler. What a jerk. What a jerk. It's like, you know, spoiler alert, Hitler's a jerk. It's quite a terrible thing to say, but it is what it is. Let's see. We got these guys moving down there, that's good. We got these troops right here. Let's see, we're gonna pick all these troops up because we want to move them actually to, yeah, sure, make an industrial zone. Let's do that. Oh, never mind, landing craft isn't there yet, is it? No. What if we do it this way? There. Let's do this. What else we got? Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So let's move those guys over here. So we're actually going to consolidate all our troops here in Al-Basra. Everything. Only thing we'll have back here is units on the ports. So the debacle we had last time when we went on invasions won't happen again. Hopefully. Boom. Wow, that's quite a bit of units that we can pack onto these landing craft, which is good. That's what we have them for. Germany wants to allow debt. No, that's okay. They screwed me over pretty bad to begin with, so no, that's alright. I don't really want to. And now they cut off, by forcing me in the axis, they cut off half of my trading partners, so there's that to deal with. What a bunch of jerks. I'm actually going to have to probably upgrade some of my refineries here. Coal mine. Yeah, coal mine is what we need. So we're gonna have to upgrade that and this, because you know, if we're just strictly Axis now, that gives pretty much half the world that won't trade with us anymore. So we gotta up our production across the board. Pretty much. Like so. That one has oil. That's fine. But these guys, coal mine, steel something, steel refinery. Let's do that. This is just a coal mine, so I think that coal is just the energy version. So we'll just upgrade the coal mine. That one's in Romania, so we'll leave that. That one's in Romania. There we go. This one is ours. But there's no... This one is ours. So we'll upgrade this to max. We'll upgrade this to max. And... Oh, that's oil right there too. Look at that. So let's do oil rig. And oil refinery. There we go. Cool. That'll help. These ones take a lot longer, like the oil. Oh, the oil refinery takes longer. The other guys won't take that long. Coal mines especially, September. Like a month. So I'm actually going to move these up here to the top, because it looks like that kind of stuff is our greatest weakness at the moment, is actual resources. We're importing from Germany, but like, oh, Haiti is giving us stuff, which is cool. US is oddly, oh yeah, they're trading with us, but it won't be for long. Like, as soon as we what the hell? Why did that become German? It's my puppet. Oh, this game, and its intricacies doesn't make any sense. It makes me not hold my breath for Hearts of Iron 4. You know, I want to be excited for Hearts of Iron 4 because I love this game. Honestly, I love the troops and the divisions and all these different things. The grand strategy of it, the true strategy of it. I love that. But that being said, it is has some certain features about it that are just complete garbage. Like, literally, I was a vassal, and there's absolutely no way I could have broke away from being a vassal. Nothing I could have done. And the thing is, from a developer side of things, it was literally a fucking text file to change it, right? So from a developer side of things, you go into a text file, just a simple file, to turn on a switch, yes or no, vassal or no, and then boom, you can change it. So Paradox has no excuse for saying, oh, well, we didn't have the development resources to be able to add that, or, you know, it wasn't a priority at our time, or blah, 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 blah. No excuse. Literally zero. Mainly because it would take a modder. I'm not a modder, but I understand that the fundamentals or the basics of it. It would take me to mod it like fucking not very long at all. Minutes probably. You know, 10, 15 minutes, and just be like, boop, 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 put on this little addendum, uh, change it a little bit so that vassal, yes or no, done. There you go. That's all it would take. And the fact that this game doesn't have it is stupid. And then this, like, even when it comes to being in the Axis or being in the Allies, I'm in the Axis right now, right? Do I want to switch and become part of the Allies? No, not an option. Not an option. Not even close. I can't. Once I become part of these factions, I am stuck. I am in, and there's no hope in hell that I'll be able to get out of this and join another faction without going into this save file and changing it. You know, and like I said, it's such a simple little thing, a little text file. And if you go into this text file, and this is the dumb thing as well, is it's easy to be able to modify. However, its layout is a garbled mess, an absolute mess. It's just stupid. It's stupid how many lines of code and how many stupid things are in that text file that are needed in there, but could have been formatted in a different way to make it a lot more efficient. It's any designer whatsoever will look at this and be like, this is dumb. This is just really, really dumb. There we go, we landed those troops there. Now we're going to come back here and we're going to pick up these guys, and then we're going to land them right here and take out Oman. As soon as we do that, it won't put us at war anymore, so we might as well put ourselves in a war with somebody. This guy, I think, is a puppet of Japan. Yeah, he's a puppet of Japan, so I won't be able to declare war on him. I can declare war on Paraguay? Nope. Paraguay? Nope. Ecuador. Yes, I could declare war on Ecuador. That is an option, but I don't want to. Let's do... Oh, it's allies now. Dominican Republic's part of the allies. Fuck it, I'll declare war on Ireland. Just because I need to stay in a war. Oh. It's not really what I wanted, but whatever. I'll declare war on Ireland because I need to stay in a war. I need something to do that. To keep my policies in place so I don't go into a peacetime deal and lose all of my policies. That commando unit actually takes a decent amount of industrial capacity. Now, now that I think about it, here is an option. This actually changes things up into a pretty crazy little setup here, because I just went to war with Ireland, right? And that means is I could essentially hop from Germany here, hop on Ireland, take out Ireland as mine. Um, but not just that. I put myself in a position of possibly having direct invasion spot to the UK, like immediate. So I could literally like hop out here, take all of Ireland, and then boom, I'm right there within spitting distance of the rest of the UK and be able to invade them at a moment's notice. That is interesting. That is an interesting concept. I'm not going to shrug that idea aside, actually, because that is pretty special, is what that is. Not that Ireland is super special, but you know, it offers quite an opportunity to headshot the UK. Can I declare war on the UK? I can declare a limited war on the UK and somewhat headshot them. That is, like I said, that is special. I gotta think about this. I don't know if I have the troops to be able to do it, but I have to think about it. Because it is a possibility. I'd have to land. Let me see. I'd have to get somewhere where there's pretty damn good ports. Relatively close to each other. It's not a whole lot, to be honest. No, I don't need a commando unit. Stop asking me for a commando unit. Okay, are we almost there? Okay, there we go. Now let's move all our troops in one at a time, because that's the dumb thing about this game sometimes. Is that if I want to invade, it would actually put it where I want to invade. It would put me in a different province, which is dumb. But it is the way it is. There we go. And it'll collapse super quick. Oop. Good. I honestly don't think Oman has any other places. Now, I'm going to surrender in a second here. And there we go. Conquer on Oman. Thank you. I'm still kind of grouchy about this, but whatever. Regardless, all of our forces are either here or going to there, which is nice. It's pretty special is what it is. They got a decent amount of troops here, the UK does. Not enough, though. Okay, well that was a quick little offensive on both little countries and dealt with that. Germany has been a thorn in my fucking side more than anybody else this entire playthrough. But I'm going to end this recording here. I want to thank you all for watching. We are going to continue, like I said, we're going to continue on this playthrough, and I'm really excited to do so. Got a lot of cool things that we're going to attempt. Now, I haven't really decided. Now, here's the thing I want to kind of talk about here. We have literally our entire army here, and I'm going to wait a little bit until we got troops made, right? We got a lot of troops that need to be made. And it's going to take a little bit of time because there's lots. We're upgrading infrastructure that needs to be done, which is good, that's fine. But anyways, like I said, I haven't quite decided on whether I want to go for Ireland or not. Because I'm really tempted by the fact, or the option of what's there. Being that close to the United Kingdom and effectively having the ability to possibly invade is special. That's a special, special thing. You know, it won't be easy. It'll take a little bit of work. I think probably the best way to go is to take Glasgow and Edinburgh, and then see if we could like land troops there and there on Glasgow and Edinburgh, and then see if you can move troops around and land on like Newcastle. You know, it's probably what I'm thinking. But this one we can drop. Yeah, this one you can drop. Oh, Edinburgh doesn't actually have coastal defenses. It's this one that has coastal defenses. Yeah. So you could drop like units in Dunbarton, take out Glasgow. You can drop units right in Edinburgh, and then you can put units in Berwick and take out Newcastle, right? very, very quickly grab those key places. Maybe even take out, you know, maybe even land a few places here and grab these ports, Aberdeen, Gairloch, whatever you have, Scapaflow, God, Scottish. But here, you know, if we could put troops right here, then you got a really nice spot to like, you got all of Scotland, and then you can kind of move your way downwards, or whatever the case may be. Makes it very interesting, gives a big opportunity. Big opportunity. So, it's something I'm considering doing. What else we got? Yeah, of course the other option is the India campaign, but the India campaign, although a very tempting campaign, is basically the weaker of the two. And what I mean is, taking India will do damage to the UK. It does give us some resources, however, not the greatest resources, and it is a large, vast body to kind of invade. However, the victory points in the area, there's Bombay, which is a decent one. There's Karachi. There's Calcutta. We got a couple up here. Delhi. But that's about it, right? I don't think there are really, you know, three places for victory points, although helpful, and these ones, but of course we're going to grab those. Right, these victory points, of course we're going to grab those. But although these are, you know, helpful in the process of invading the UK and taking out the UK, they're nowhere near as heavy hitting as like taking London, for example, which is 30 victory points, right? You get London, geez, you're golden. Actually, interested in what kind of victory points we got. Hungary, we're at 38. What the fuck? All the stuff we have, we got 38 victory points. That just blows. Oh well. So yeah, if we were getting United Kingdom, that's like 50 victory points right there. Of course, it's nowhere near what Germany has. Ooh, but who cares? Screw you, Germany. You're the bane of my existence. You're a dink. So that's kind of how I'm viewing it. Either way, I'm going to end this recording here. I'm kind of done. Thank you all for watching. I hope you see you in the next one. Until then, Kiev's out.